Okay guys, I'm not sure how to really start this video off. As you could tell by the title, you're probably thinking, all right, let's hear it, man. It's really not to brag, it's really not to boast. It's solely, the sole intent is to motivate, inspire, and uplift those of you that are on the fence about doing something or taking a big risk or leap in your life, and really just explain how I got to where I got, even though I'm not anywhere near where I want to be, but just explain how I've made any substantial success or moves in my short 5-6 years of doing business. And I can tell you from a very young age, I've always been around successful people. My family's done very well for themselves. And at a certain point in my life, I just said, you know what, I want more. I can have more. I know what else is out there. I don't want to ever feel that pain of like, oh, when I spend $1, I want to live life like it's GTA. Like, if I want to go on a boat, I go on a boat. If I want to go buy a car, I go buy a car. If I want to have a helicopter and a jet and fly private and have first class or whatever the hell it is, I want to do it. And if somebody else that looks like me or somewhat looks like me has done it, why the hell can I not do it? Why can't you Why can't we all do it? We can. And I believe we all have a certain thing to us that we are capable of displaying and showing to the world. But there's a few qualities and traits that I have that I want to give to you guys that I think will help you get. I'm not saying you're going to take over the world, but you can do more. So let's just get right into the few traits. The second I decided that I was going to go for it all, my friend group changed. You have to surround yourself with like-minded individuals. You have to be the dumbest person, if not one of the dumbest people in the room. You should always look to be around people that are way smarter than you. Only take advice from people that have done what you're trying to do or are successful in the field that you're trying to pursue. Okay, for example, if I want to get a six-pack, I've never had a six-pack. If you ask me for advice on how to get in shape, I'm in shape, but I would never tell you how to get a six-pack because I've never done it before. I don't know how. If you said, hey Anthony, how do I become a billionaire? I mean, I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm not even gonna try to tell you. So if you guys are trying to start a contracting business, talk to a successful contractor. You're trying to start a tech startup, talk to a successful guy who's sold a tech startup. You have to be fearless, you have to be shameless, you have to be committed to doing whatever it takes. I know my YouTube may not be something for another 5 years. It may not be something for another 10 years. Hopefully it doesn't take that long. But I made a commitment to myself 2 years ago when I made my first YouTube video that nobody ever saw. I actually launched my first one like a year ago. That whatever it takes, I'm committed to making this successful. I don't care how long it takes. I'm not stopping. So you can't quit. I don't want to give you the cliche shit, but like, you can't quit. Why would you anyway? If you're so sold on yourself, man, and you're so sold on your product, you wouldn't quit. And if you remember why you started, that'll help you get to the finish line. And I can tell you, 1, I want to do it for me. 2, I want to do it for my future family. 3, I want to do it for my family now. 4, I want to do it to tell everybody that said I couldn't that's not my main priority, but that's on there. And 5, just because what the fuck else are we going to do on this planet besides get after it? I don't want to just work a 9 to 5 and then come home and then I'm miserable and like I'm controlled by somebody else. I got to work their hours. I can't take time off. Like, if I come up with an idea that makes the company $1 million, I don't get any credit from it. I mean, I might get credit, I might get a little pat on the back, but I don't get any money from it. Like, I want to be ultra successful, and I'm willing to do whatever it takes and make whatever sacrifice that is. If that's sacrificing going out on the weekends, which I could give a shit to do anyway, because I think if you do that once in a while, it's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. But if you go out every weekend and you get belligerent, you're running away from something because you're not happy. And I can tell you, anytime that I'm not happy, I channel my energy, my bad energy, into work, into working out, or to bettering myself. And if you program your mind to think like that, man, you cannot lose. Like, someone pisses you off. Right now, I'm pissed off right now, extremely pissed off. Truthfully, in this moment in time as I'm recording this, the reasons why is irrelevant, but I said, for a second, oh, let's just go relax, go coddle on the balcony or go watch a movie. And I'm like, I'm not letting a single person throw me off my mission. And if they do, they're going to be removed from my life. That's it. Like, I don't care. I have no tolerance for it, man. We get one time to do this thing called life. You have to go all in. You have to be relentless, and who gives a shit? Leave it all out on the floor. Do whatever it takes. If you're willing to do whatever it takes, you will become successful. It may take a little longer than you think. It may be 2 years, it may be 5, it may be 10, but you're going to grow along the way. Dude, I made no money for 2 years. My first 2 years in real estate, collectively, I probably made 30 grand. In both years collectively. I made $100,000 so far this year, and it's May 1st. I still have another 50 grand accounted for that I haven't received yet. Like, I would have never thought that at 25 that I'd be doing that. I wrote it down on my goal list, but I didn't think it'd be possible. But it is, because if you think you can, you can. So to recap, you gotta have a strong mindset. Anything and everything is possible. You have to be delusional about yourself and your product and your services and your business. You can never stop. You have to be committed. You can never quit. I don't know if I said it, but I'll say it again. Your friend group, the people you surround yourself with, the content you consume, the things you watch, you have to be hungry always to learn something new and never give up. That's really it. I could talk about this all year. I wanted to make this video 5 minutes. That was the title of this video, How I Am Where I Am in 5 minutes, but maybe you guys got a little longer than you bargained for. But I appreciate you guys watching if you watched this far. If you want to get more out of life, if you need a little push, if you need some guidance, if you need somebody in your corner, you need help learning how to invest, you need help learning how to sell, structure your business, a startup, I can help you do that. That is what my consulting business is for. That is why I've had over 30 clients and over $70,000 gross come into my business within the 5 months of starting it. It's not by accident. It's because I know what I'm doing, and I know my guys are, and I'm helping my guys, and I know what I'm giving them is actually not only making them feel better, but expediting the process of their journey. So instead of it taking them 5 years, it's taking them 2. Instead of them making no money for 3 years, they're gonna make money in 6 months because I'm saving them all the roadblocks and headache and errors and mistakes that I made in my 5-6 years of business. So if you guys need help, DM me on Instagram, check out my website, nucciconsulting.com. I promise you there is a product or service for you.